Okay, so on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to welcome all of you here to celebrate from the seminal and amazing contributions of Joe Halpern on the occasion of his 70th birthday. That was only a few days ago. So let's first start by congratulating Joe. We have a super tight schedule today and tomorrow that will feature some of Joe's closest colleagues, some of his academic children, some of his academic grandchildren, and also his real children. No grandchildren yet. Here. We'll start off by having the chair of computer science, Éva Tardos, give a short introduction.
Thank you, and thanks everyone for coming. It's really great to see you all, and cool to have so many people here. Maybe you guys don't know all of Joe's history better than I do, but I thought maybe there are some parts you don't know, and we'll see. I wanted to just give you a quick introduction of the kind that Raphael also started with, of his amazing life. This is assuming I can use this. No, I can't. Okay, how about this way? So I guess he has a mathematics degree. Before he ever started becoming a scientist, I guess he taught mathematics at Ghana, which maybe many of you know, and that's an amazing part of Joe's history. Then he got a degree from Harvard on, I guess the title was very much a surprise to me. I guess you don't really work on that kind of stuff anymore. I looked it up. I was surprised. I knew Albert and Sachs were your two advisors, but I guess I didn't realize the topic. He had a long career at IBM as a staff member, which they killed off by making him department manager, and then he instantaneously left. After that, he came to Cornell, and I would say we did. I was there till 96. Yeah. No, you stayed a little bit longer. True, very good point. You stayed a little longer, but they killed him off. I guess we did a lot better because we made him department chair and he stayed. So we actually succeeded at this better than IBM did. He generally had an amazing career, as Raphael also had said. Tons and tons of awards. Some of member of all kinds of societies, National Academy member, National Academy for Engineering. Maybe the Newell Prize is one I want to emphasize, but I wrote on some of them, not all. Selected set of prizes. And I guess for me, he laid the foundation of knowledge in this knowledge, which had a lot of impact, including distributed systems and many, many other areas. One thing looking a little bit in the back of the history and back of looking at all chaired files, because I'm chair and so I have access to this. I found a picture of a talk he gave in 2000, which is a little bit after he got hired. I didn't actually have a picture of his interview talk, which would have been fun. This is a picture I hope you guys all recognize. It's actually very hard to read this big. Sorry. Some of you have mud on your face, and then you see these kids here with mud on their face, and then they repeat, do you know if you have mud on your face? Do you know if you mud on your face? And after some number of times, the people who have mud on their face do know this. This is certainly a talk I heard, or an example I heard Joe repeat many, many, many times. So I guess it was nice to find it from 2000, which was admittedly a while back. He's not only a great scientist, but he's also a great teacher. He won a whole bunch of teaching awards. So I guess College of Engineering here gives out teaching awards, and he won 2 of the College of Engineering teaching awards at 2005 and 2010. That's 2 of those awards. He also won the ACSU Faculty of the Year. ACSU is the undergraduate Computer Science Association. Is the undergrads here organize and vote on some faculty they think is amazing. And it's nice if the engineering college recognizes someone as a teacher. I think the kids recognize you. That's extra nice. And that's the ACSU Faculty of the Year. They choose 1 faculty each year as they they selected faculty, and he won that one too. I guess this wasn't surprising to me. I know he's a great teacher. I guess I looked through what courses he taught, and I'm not so sure I collected them all. And Joe can correct me if I get this wrong. He taught courses you all expect him to teach, or at least we do at Cornell. He taught reasoning about knowledge and reasoning about uncertainty. There's 2 graduate level courses. He taught discrete mathematics about 1 trillion times. So much so that discrete mathematics changed its number. In fact, I have a typo here. I meant 280 followed by the 4-digit numbers, followed by the other 4-digit number. The honors version taught decision theory together with, I think, Larry and David most of the time, or at least Larry, maybe not always with David. And more recently, I pressured him into teaching the large networks course on social networks, and I hope you enjoyed teaching that. So this all wasn't a surprise to me because I knew he taught that. I forgot about this one. He taught social and ethical issues in AI in the spring of 2017, which I think was at least the first foray of us trying to offer a course talking about these issues in 2017. As best as I can tell, there was an overload. That wasn't your course assignment. You and Bart were running talks, and then the kids who were registered for the course, and I attended some of those talks, so I guess I remember it. And then the kids who were registered for the course after the course had to go to a separate room and have some discussion, which sounds like a really great arrangement. And I guess I don't know what they discussed, but it sounds like a perfect thing to do with this topic. And I know the kids liked it. And then here is the true surprise to me that I didn't even know. He also taught data structures. And data structures. I can't type apparently. Data structures. He taught both data structures and discrete structures. I'm not actually remember what the difference between those 2 courses are. Those are 3-digit course numbers, which just means this was a long, long time ago, and I totally don't remember this. So we should ask Joe, are there any other course you ever taught that I didn't manage to pick up here?
That's right.
So these 2 courses no longer exist, so they don't have 4-digit course numbers because they died before we changed before the software changed and we were forced to change the number of digits in our course numbering. And sorry for the typo on data structures. And then something that you might be seeing here in the program, but maybe not all of it. He has an incredibly great list of tons and tons of amazing students. And some of you are here, and some are online, and some are not even online. But it's really an impressive list of students, including some of them like Mayor, who is graduating this year, I guess, if I understand this right. And maybe Oliver and Aditya is not yet graduating, is that correct? So continues on, and there might be many, many lines underneath for further students that Joe will generate. But certainly this is an incredibly impressive list. I guess I left on some of them in the beginning. He was a Stanford associate faculty or something. So there is the Stanford students up front. Some of you are participating here in person or online. And then a lot of impressive people also from Cornell. So thank you very much, Joe. It's truly appreciated. I guess I, especially as a maybe not so random faculty member here, appreciate that what you did as chair, and that you agreed to be chair and then stayed. Unlike what happened at MIT, at IBM, where you started to look to leave after the unfortunate event of making you department head over there. So with this, I want to let the actual academic program continue instead. And thank you very much for participating. And I hope you enjoy the program. And thank you.